Welcome back to the campfire. Today, continue on to X4. It's here. Alright.
Accelerator, silent witness, 11.
We are going to take care of the big issue here. Just because it's going to be fun for us anyway. Though, it occurred to me that what I really need to do, especially now that we're consistently getting money, is switch to using... I don't have them in Silent Witness yet. Large miners for the station. Just because they can't be destroyed by the Kha'ak. And there's coming in right now, isn't it? No. Right. We don't have... Do we have any? Fighters, and that's not going to be near enough to actually do the fight. But we're going to get up to the hive here and start whittling away at it. Well, teaches me. Yeah, I need to have this. That to attack fighter. Yeah, attack fighters first. Have this on the correct one. But I was autopiloting to the spot and then my ship just kept going. Like, that's not what I wanted. Alright. We're gonna get out of range of the defense platform and then we'll deal with it. Alright.
Awaiting orders.
All the other defensive stations are fighting, or all the other destroyers are coming to us. Not right on top of us, but close enough to assist when we get to the point where we're ready for them. Alright. Oh, gotcha. Could be close enough to hit.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, we're close enough. Okay, yeah, things are hitting. It's going down. Slowly, but surely.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, a lot faster than the installations went down. Alright, the first defense platform is almost down. Threw me off that this place is swarming in mines, but apparently they're not hostile to us. Which is good. Because I landed right in the middle of it. And that would have been terrible for me.
Awaiting orders.
All the destroyers have lined up. That defense platform's almost down. Then there's 4 right around the central install. Doesn't look like they have a very large range. I mean, we're at 6 kilometers and it wasn't shooting us. That's the close one.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, now we're getting close to the next defense installation. It looks like there's even more than we initially saw. Oh yeah, there's one way back there. That's why I wasn't seeing it. I was too far zoomed in. Just start punching at this one. Now the plasma turrets are firing. This one should go down in about 3 minutes, 4. So, be back then. Yeah, so haven't gotten there yet. But this is why kind of thought when we were doing that one installation way down here in Grand Exchange 3, and then we saw the next one in Grand Exchange 1, why I kept looking for others, because those didn't look big enough to be the problem. So what you see here in Silent Witness 12, this is a hive. Consists of an installation with defense platforms around it. What was down over here in Grand Exchange, those were just installations, also known as raiding bases, I guess colloquially to the community. And destroying those is fine, but they'll just keep popping up in other places till you defeat the hive. And then the hive will eventually, appear somewhere else based on activity in areas. But the map starts with 4 or 5 of these spread around it. And I think almost always one is here in Silent Witness 12. Now that I'm thinking about it at all. Can I just say I'm not the smartest person in the world? I'm good at what I do, but I'm rather dumb sometimes when it comes to remembering information that I should remember. Alright. And the interesting thing with these Kha'ak installations is that it honestly just seems really easy to do these solo. You hop in your own destroyer, sit at range, and shoot. Which is kind of surprising, because if you send a fleet against them, it's almost like the dang thing just explodes. All your ships get killed, and suddenly you're out a bunch of destroyers. At least in previous versions. Though, one thing I've been noticing is that if you keep them out of a fleet, or you have them in a formation with a commander that has high piloting skill, they do seem to, work better. At least better than they used to. They don't fly straight in trying to get all their turrets onto the station. They get close enough that their main guns can hit, and that's all they bother to deal with. Though from what I remember reading, is that fleet formations, it heavily depends on the pilot's skill on how they fly, but the fleet commander can still end up sending in destroyers to bash themselves on the walls of the station. Don't know why. So what you'll see is, I've got our destroyers all set up so that I can grab them all in one group easily. Then we can set them to attack, and they should just fly in only far enough to attack with their main guns. Should. We'll see what happens. Gonna take them a minute. So yeah, looks like they're only approaching to range so far. Granted, they may not even get there in time to help. They'll be able to help with the main installation and then the cleanup after the fact, but guys, what are you doing? You're not gonna get here in time to help. Come on. Why are you so much faster than the... Oh, you're a Phoenix. I probably put better engines on you than even your friend. Ooh.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, guys. Start hitting the big guy.
Awaiting orders.
This should be interesting. Fly in on me first, so you can help out with those guys. It's gonna take any time. Am I even hitting it? I don't think I'm even hitting it. Yeah, that would be... Okay, now I should be able to hit it. What I'm seeing there.
Awaiting orders.
Yep, damage is being done to it. They're all helping. Most part. Oh, and this is just going to be really slow. This thing has a lot of health. Alright. This is what I was talking about, where you tell them to hop in and help, and they seem to be stopping just within their range of fire. Which is awesome. Because that means we're going to be able to do this a lot faster. Without losing destroyer, ideally. I'm gonna move myself. Be able to provide cover for them. From the smaller cock ships. Kha'ak. Only I... Why are you running into the fire of the station, you dumbass? Why are you moving? But alright. Got a lot more firepower moving in on this. Almost looks like the Phoenixes are better for this station destruction than... Yeah, you stop moving. And you stop moving. Seem to be doing fine there. You're not getting hit. I'll leave you sit there, but... Like you might also be doing... You are getting hit. Not getting hit hard enough to die, but sit there. Why are they suddenly moving in on the installation? You moving? I'm gonna remove orders and see if they keep pairing. The one is. It's not. Oh, they were doing the smart thing and just sitting there firing, but then they started moving around trying to get closer to the station.
Orders.
Okay. It's not like it'll be an exactly terrible situation. Make sure that they're not trying to dive into the station and die like idiots. So this is moving apace. They're not doing bad. They might be moving too far off the side, but otherwise we're on pace to finish this station in about 15-20 minutes. As we destroy things, it'll work out pretty well. So all right. Now we'll pop back in, give you regular updates. We're just over halfway. Not looking too bad. No damage taken to any of the destroyers. And they are kind of moving back and forth. At least the Phoenixes are. Though that's whatever. They're just moving back and forth in front of it, just out of range of the station. So I'm not gonna. At least they're not doing what they used to do, where they would just blowing up quickly. Okay, we're gonna have to start moving around. Once upon a time, they would move around and like slam themselves into the station repeatedly. Dumb as shit. Now they're not doing that. They're staying at range, getting close enough, but not within range of that one's kind of moving towards the defense platform. Move your order to do that. But you hit that one. Give you an ally to help you with that. Blew up. We'll be back when there's more to update. Now one of our Phoenixes started to do dumb shit, as in fly in towards it, but I think part of that's because we're running out of easy targets. It took down an entire section that was shooting it before it could actually take much damage. Couldn't even break the shield. Good there. These guys up here are making short work of that defense station. General work. This is going really well. It's not going quick by any means, but we're doing a pretty good job here. I mean, at some point we'll have more destroyers, and a attacking stations like this one would be done in a few minutes. But with 7 destroyers here, one being piloted by me, we're making short work.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, so those 2 already took
Awaiting
out
orders.
that defense station. That was rather quick. Next one. This guy, he's over here. This one, because he keeps wanting to fly into this station, take out that defensive station. Because this is getting to be... We're going to have the third one help. We're just going to use the 4 to take out the installation. But we're making some rapid progress here. It's been, let's say, 30 minutes active shooting. Now, from the moment we landed to now, it's been about 35 minutes. Not terrible. Could definitely be going faster, but it's not terrible. Yeah, the Odysseus Vanguard that I sent over here to attack this station decided to put itself in a position where it's being attacked and shield's beaten, but even it's not breaking. That station will be gone well before it hits breaking. I moved a little bit closer to get the black turrets in just for that extra little bit of DPS. Especially now that we're taking a little bit of damage, but they're not doing it. This thing will be done before I'm even halfway, or at half shield. Really gonna be a problem after back up.
Awaiting orders.
They just finished that defensive. And obviously the point to destroying the defensive stations before getting the installation done was 1, prevent them from being able to break anybody's shield, but 2, just getting them out of the way. They'd have to be defeated anyways, and as the destroyers got near them, it made more sense to focus their fire on those, but not to start them unless needed. Like, we broke the first 2 because they were immediately going to be... I've seen people fly around in circles around these installations and attack the defense stations first. It's a viable strategy. I just figured the plow through method was going to be a little bit more efficient. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I'll have to come up against the second one and try the circle around method and see if it works. Alright, we're really close to finishing this destruction, and when you're in sector, unfortunately you do have to fly around and take a look around. I could hop out of sector. Hey. Things are finally shooting. We do have a few little bugs flying around us at the moment as well. Mostly around our other destroyers, I think. Yeah, we've got 2 destroyers working on the insects. Alright, now we're looking for the final segment. Only 10% health left, so it's not going to be big. There it is, right down there. This is the frustrating part. Searching for all the final components and trying not to be close enough that it hurts us when it explodes. Fortunately, it also looks like they fixed the allied AI where... Are they really knocking on the... Okay, weird. The allied AI seems to also look for the components that are still alive when they shoot at them. Alright. Just about at the destruction period point. I don't think anybody else is even actually hitting this anymore, but that's fine. I mean, those two are fighting off all the fighters. Just about there. Granted, this has been slowed down and hindered because I've been also taking phone calls for other stuff, helping some people out with their stuff, so sometimes that's necessary. Just putting things on pause and helping others out. Nothing wrong with that. Just more popping out of the woodwork. They're still not able to do actual damage, but 5%. Alright, and they're on the final 1%. I backed up a little bit so that we don't take any damage from this explosion. And boom. There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Of course, that 0% is not when it hits 0, it's like the actual last percentage.
Awaiting orders.
There we go. There still wasn't an earth-shattering kaboom. Whatever. Alright.
Awaiting orders.
Let's get everybody... have things moving over there for the next mission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And have
Awaiting
everybody attack these ships. Good enough. And we are going to teleport over here to this. Let somebody else take over that.
Ikva's choice.
Alright.
Nemesis. Vanguard.
Now we're just waiting on... They can finish that fight. We have 3 Makos coming over here that are currently... How close are they? Are they here already? No. No, they're not. Damn things. Oh, they're in watchful gaze. They're coming, they're just not here yet. Alright, looks like our Makos are here.
Awaiting orders.
We just gotta wait for this lady to call us.
Ah, the Hatikva freely, the shadow of their once glorious forebears. Although support from the Queendom stems their decline, the League will still have far to go. You are to supply them with a wing of Boron fighters. The politicians
Yeah.
negotiation for the Hatikva freely to acquire more Boron military vessels in the future. I suspect they will be grateful for the military hardware to help deter pirates in Xenon.
Yes, I know, you're also here. Gotta wait for the lady to call.
We need to perform a transfer.
Yep.
Great work. This will allow Hatikva to familiarize its pilots with Boron hardware. Once the politicians ratify a follow-up agreement, I will ensure that you receive the announcement. You will find more tasks in your mission.
Alright. And we will go through here. Go to the dignitary.
My Paranid brethren. Paranid government try to maintain diplomatic relations even if they are, at times, strained. The Queendom initiated a diplomatic exchange with both the Holy Order of the Pontifex and the God Realm of the Paranid.
We're gonna
However,
try to
the
get
God
through some of
Realm
these,
emissary
push through
never
some of
arrived.
these pretty quickly.
Ever since he went missing en route to the Queendom, accusations have been flying. It is up to us to find the missing diplomat and calm the waves.
Okay, we're coming up on the
Awaiting
location for
orders.
this fight. Looks like all of our ships are slowly getting to where they're supposed to be. How are you doing on garbage collect? Haven't even begun. Gotcha.
Awaiting orders.
All right. We're almost there. This is kind of a more interesting
Entering
one.
system. Nobilia's fortune.
All right, now we just got to look for the diplomat. He's out here somewhere. What did I find? There, I don't need to look at that. All right. Should be a ship out here somewhere. Really wish that would just stop doing that. All right. And that's where we're going. Slow down so that we don't ram into the ship. And now we're under attack.
Run, Envoy. Run! It is a trap! There she is. The Boron Envoy. Now we can get them both.
Uh-huh. That's what you say.
Danger.
It's not going to work out the way you think it is.
Danger.
Where?
Am I forsaken?
I hate lady little. There we go. Come on. Wish they wouldn't run away. There we go. Final guy.
Danger.
And his ship is going to explode. There we go.
Fanatics. That said, I remain entangled in their minefield. I am unable to move, or I risk awakening these monstrous munitions from their slumber. Would you perhaps be minded to help extricate me from this explosive dilemma?
Yes, we're on our way. The weird way that you choose to speak. The overly formal way he chooses to speak, I should say. Not necessarily weird, it's just excessively formal. There you go.
A mighty Boron warrior envoy. I shall relay the tale of your heroism. I thank you for my liberation. I
Thank
shall
you.
be on my way to fulfill my duties at Her Majesty's court.
Then we should get, yep.
I have relayed the situation to the Queendom, and the Paranid diplomat is now proceeding unhindered. You will find more tasks in your mission manager.
Yes. In which case, we've got... Ripple waters, which is we have to deliver a bunch of water to tide break. Which is fine. It's easy enough. We'll go do this one.
Protectorate. The Queendom has no closer ally than the Ark Confederation.
While that's happening,
However, our contentions with the Terrans make Boron relations with the Protectorate a matter of some
in fact, let's buy a separate.
The Terrans have made a gracious offer to construct a Boron habitat to house a diplomatic delegation.
Would a regular ship?
We're supposed to deliver a Nishala water sample, complete with all its salts and microorganisms. Regrettably, our herald was not up to this simple task. He suffered some sort of emotional breakdown and has returned to Boron space for medical attention. He managed to leave the water sample in a bar of all places. We could just acquire another sample from Nishala, but our herald will face enough opprobrium. I would rather we resolve this without increasing his shame. The mission is simple. Just retrieve the water and deliver it safely to the Terran emissary.
You're gonna need a bigger ship than that.
Use your ship's scan mode to look for any data leaks. If you have any spacesuit EMP mines, you could use them to expose further leaks.
Which one's the faster? Here, 3,298. Look at the Vanguard. 4,000. And the difference is not significant. And then you're probably what, the fastest? Second fast. 4,400. 41. Let's go with one of these. Good enough. Turrets. Upgrade your shields. Give you the max number of turrets. You shouldn't be fighting, but if you have to.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Alright. We'll get one of those built and have them deliver the water to
Entering system.
tide break.
Holy vision.
I'm not going to fly the freighter myself, but we'll just have them go do it.
Entering system. True sight.
Radiant Sol,
Give me an
bastion of peace and prosperity. If you too want to protect this utopia and the stars beyond, then do not hesitate. The Sol-born militia welcomes any and all volunteers to join the Foreign Auxiliaries, subject to qualification, and contribute their expertise to help maintain the safety of the gate network. Remember,
Now, that
we
does
are
sound
the
like
shield
humans.
wall of civilization,
We're going
and
to
together
go play
we
Galactic
shall
Police
overcome.
because we can. And we will take doing some of that. Not a big deal. Yeah, eventually. We'll start working on missions, get stuff for upgrades. Just a quick something that I realized only just now, because I'm not always the brightest, but I've also... You have to deactivate the laser towers before the AI will try to collect it. Which makes sense, you have to deactivate it before you can collect it. Ah, yes. I am smart, I tell you.
Granted.
Yeah, I know I'm dumber than a box of rocks, but you know what? I still try. As one of my bosses once said, the important difference between him and me when I was just starting my IT career, Jesus, is the number of mistakes we'd made. And this was after making a fairly significant screw up, but
Nemesis.
either way, he
Vanguard.
took it in stride and was like, hey, you learned. And that's the important part. You're not going to do that again, are you? I'm like, no. No, I'm not. But the biggest lesson he taught me that day was, you know, you make a mistake, you learn from it, you fix it, you move on. And the biggest difference between me and him at the time was basically the number of mistakes he'd learned from, that he'd made and learned from. Now we need to talk to
My sincerest greetings.
this person who talks really
As a
slowly.
matter of fact, I did hear a
Yep.
my sincere
Yep. Fortunately, we don't have to listen to everything they say.
Hello there. Good luck out there.
One of you has heard from the Boron, or
Hello
seen the
there.
Boron, not you.
Good luck out there.
Was it you?
Greet.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen.
And then you come over here, and this took me the longest frickin' time to learn. I didn't notice that you could touch that thing and pick up the water. Then where do we deliver it to? We deliver it to that station? No. We're delivering to down here. And we can't dock there. Right? Well, we'll have to figure that out.
Nemesis, Vanguard.
Nam.
Alright, and we're approaching the ship. Where we need to drop this off.
Disengage.
Get up. Hop on out.
Nemesis, Vanguard.
Take care of this problem. And we have that Helios Vanguard we bought running off to
Docking granted.
deliver water to Tidebreak. I just don't want to go do that myself.
As High Representative of the Terran Protectorate, may I formally welcome you aboard. Your delivery is most gratefully received. We hope to craft a habitat worthy of the representatives of Queen Polyphides of the Boron. This will help no end. Thank you, Harold. May your time
Help
in Terran
to
space
no end,
pass
you mean?
without incident.
Come on.
Well, that is resolved at least. Cannot have the Terrans viewing the Boron as emotionally fragile. Good work there, Harold. There are more tasks in your mission, Manager.
Yep. Then
Docking
West docking.
granted.
And we can go to the Sol system. Well, I think we can go to Earth and
Talati Company. The best way to gain productive engagement from the Talati is through trade. Our task is to establish a
Alright.
station in Talati space.
two things that we're gonna do here. We're gonna have
Talati relations will start to warm. However, you are missing some
him
station module blueprints. Before
just
you can
dock
build
in.
the station, you will need to purchase the blueprints
Then
from a faction representative.
we are going
I was
to
asked to draw my cog here.
Grand Exchange 4. I'm just gonna start wiping out every SCA station I find at this point. Well, none of you even got close enough to them, basically. Yeah. They escaped far enough to that we couldn't even give them orders. Alright. Is a ship that we can teleport to right there. Then to Argon Prime.
Entering system. The Void.
Teleport
Entering
here.
system. Argon Prime. Entering system. Heretics End. Entering system.
Keep skipping,
Great
just
Reef.
keep skipping. There we go.
Entering system. Kingdom End.
Made it all the way to where we needed to be. All right.
Irukanji.
Come on, really? They made it all that way, even sold the materials, and then get attacked into the. I swear, they were on that. Yeah, they were on their way back. Why does the Talati do absolutely nothing about this problem? Why did none of the factions do anything about this problem is the next question. What? No, I'm not. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna upgrade to elf raiders. Me too. This is getting annoying. Doc. Do I have items illegal here? Yes, I do. Whatever. Alright. Now we have to build a station. It's going to be expensive. Not that expensive because compared to any of our other stations currently, but still annoying that I have to spend the money for it. Even if we do get paid for it, I don't think we do. At least it doesn't look like the reward is. Open the briefing. Yeah, it doesn't tell us what the reward is. Better be freaking worth it.
Docking granted.
Your job here, Irukanji, is literally just to sit at this station and wait. You are going to be my fast travel option out to. Also, quick. PM. Like to see your licenses first.
Pleasant travels.
Blueprint, modules, fence, disk. No, we need that one. What's the other ones? 4M shield generator 1. And the brief. That's going to give us a better. Well, we're going to have to raise some money quick. Alright, we got the blueprints necessary.
Excellent. You have acquired all the necessary station module blueprints.
I have to figure this out quick. Okay, and apparently this is what that station's going to cost us. A total of 2.5 million. Not terrible. Out of it had better be worth. I have to. Where did I want to put a station in that system? Not the worst system. Just there are better. I could have used this money for other things at the moment. like upgrading our mining fleets or upgrading our shipping fleets, trading, whatever you want to call it. But there we go. Now that's started. Then where is it? Need to look for plasma. That one's already going for it. Drill. Being built. It's Zimmerman. With oh, that's bought, not sold. Somewhere over here. Oh. Dramatic for no reason. Okay, we're gonna have them come up here and just mine some Nvidia so that we can get that researched. It's already been done.
By the grace of Her Majesty, you are now receiving the royal broadcast from the Queendom of Boron. It is my honor and pleasure to announce Her Majesty, Queen Polyphides.
Hey, do we not get it?
One more thing. Submit your receipts when you transfer the station, and Her Majesty's Treasury will process a reimbursement.
The station is
Fair
missing
enough.
a required module. Make sure that you have
Yeah,
not
no
confused
kidding.
the requested module with another. You will need to assign or hire a builder to start construction.
Yeah, no shit. Thank you, Bozota. I've only got like 30 other stations. It is missing a required something or other. Yes, I'm aware. It is not done yet. Station is not built. This. Yeah, we need the dock, the defense platform, the oasis, here, the container storage, and then 6 shield generators. And resources are being sent. Waiting on everything. Guys. Everything is done yet. Helios Vanguard is approaching the station. Which, not a big deal. That end of it will be done. Gives charitable aid. Okay, so we get a Boron Corvette out of it. And we get our money back. Okay. Just don't know. It's not showing up. Did you? Did you not? I don't have to do it this way. I could just click the number. Okay. That's been done. I don't get it. Huh. Weird. Is it bought and sold in Vigor Syndicate, but it's illegal in the Vigor Syndicate? Order. I can wait. It's going to. What? And of course.
Second contact.
Yet, but here.
Entering system. Black hole sun. Entering system.
The Riptide Rakers of Avarice. It appears that the royal bear, Princess Seleus, is personally distressed upon hearing of the Riptide Rakers' water shortages. A water shortage is about the most horrifying thing a Boron can conceive of. Yet in this case, it is not as simple as a charitable rescue operation. Raker territory is completely surrounded by a well-armed syndicate that controls and profiteers from basic resources. The mission needs to be discreet. You will run the blockade with a shipment of water to provide immediate relief, while the government works on a longer-term solution. Do not, I repeat, do not get caught. The Queendom cannot be seen to be flouting the rules of other jurisdictions, no matter how oppressive they may be.
Okay. Alright.
Greetings, fellow denizens and voyagers. This is Tidebreak, the station built into an asteroid so massive it withstands even the most vigorous of tides. If you're not already accommodated at one of our safe havens, or on the way out of the system, we now strongly advise you to engage your travel drive and haste into safety. Of course, we at Tidebreak recommend our own establishment, the Drifting Buoy, for your visit. That's it for now. Fly safe.
Right. They have to dock here because that's the tide break coming in, or the tide coming.
There are more tasks in your mission, Manager.
Awaiting orders.
That's being built.
Mayday, mayday. Ship bestowed in perpetuity. Inbound. Major engine failure. Need engineers for repairs.
Negative. Bestowed in perpetuity. Tide is inbound. Scramble a volunteer rescue team? How many occupants?
Just me. Negative on the rescue mission. I will get it to work.
Call again should you change your mind. Good luck.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna get out of here for the moment being. We got enough to do.
Entering system. Black hole sun. Entering system. Second contact. Entering system. The void.
That was more dramatic than I expected.
Any engineers out there? Please hurry to my location. Ship in need of repairs. Please report immediately.
We're just gonna be annoyed by that in perpetuity. That's just gonna piss me off. Now there's just even more cock here. Kha'ak, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna have to try and figure out where these guys are hiding at here. Because we're just gonna keep losing miners. That's the and that's the thing. It's something that I think they should really work on is a way to detect them. Like where the hive is, beyond having to try and force your scouts to go around to the outer edge of a system repeatedly. Or going and hiding along the edge of a system yourself. Like, give me a way. To figure out where these guys are hiding. Because this could be here. The hive could be here. That. But it could also be here. 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 Yeah. Two. Okay, it could be here. Could be basically where you're seeing them. Could be within 5 jumps of there. 5 systems. Intersector does not count. So, Nepalios Fortune 2 and Nepalios Fortune 6 both count as one sector, even though they're technically separate sectors. It's annoying that that distinction is constantly made. Could be here. That's sure. Could be as far away as here. Any of these sectors. Give me a way beyond like being attacked in several, and you're like, oh hey, it can't be this way, can't be that way. Give me an idea. Give me some way to detect them. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. I don't think that's that big of an ask. But we'll figure out where these guys are. Maybe get rid of them. Maybe just replace everything small with something bigger.
Traveler, enjoy your stay.
I'm not even in Tidebreak anymore. Why? Have you come to going to become a station.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
Sure, scan all you want.
Scanner results show that you're all clear.
So yeah, we're just waiting on this site. But from there, just back. Like the Vig and the Lottie are now fighting a lot. It's fine with me. I don't the Vigor and Syndicate either. I just leave them alive because the one thing I like there. All right. With that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. As always, if you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, passing insults, anything you want to say down in the comments below, put it down there. As always, have a wonderful day.